Hi, good morning all. This is SK. I hope you all did very well yesterday. I did not trade it. I had some personal work. Let's see what we have right now. Most of the trend lines remains the same as of yesterday because there was no breakout to the trend line. There was no breakout to the target. But there is some close look which I want to share with you guys. Today is Thursday, I believe. Yes, today is Thursday. We have 2 days in a week, so we can go to the weekly chart as well to see where do we stand right now. Today and tomorrow can be a very difficult day to trade for newcomers, as we're at a breakout point where we might see tight channels, we might see tight trading range, we might have a very small trading range day today. Reason we have a target which is on a high, which is 1990 95ish. We have a target, this trend line. We are not we are not getting that kind of a pullback here. We're not getting that kind of a pullback here. But these targets, we have 1978, 1970, 1966. We can get a pullback to any of these levels and can get we can get the next bounce. Do I know where can we get the pullback to? No, I don't. We have a target of this blue line here as well. We have a target of this 1956 is no more a target, but we still gonna have it because this is still almost a 50% pullback from this breakout. So right now it's a trading range where we have a lot of targets, where we have where we can see bounce from any of these targets, which is 1970, 1966, 1977, 1978. So it's going to be a very true price action. We need to see details. We need to see if we are getting any second entries. We need to see if we are getting any follow throughs. Very bullish, targets above, but where can we get the pullback to? It's difficult. We might not get a pullback. We might just today, for first hour or so we try to consolidate and then we go for a breakout up and go for our next targets. Very bullish, very bullish, as I have been bullish from this 1802. If you guys have followed me on my Twitter account, on our videos, I have been bullish. I have been bullish. And I believe I bought my calls and everything somewhere around here and scaled in lower, and then go for the next leg. Then I, bought it here, somewhere here, scale it lower and then go for the next leg. So, it's like these trend lines, these targets can really help us. As of now, it looks like that we are going up, this thing looks like we are going up, they're buying. There is no doubt that at the open, we can see a sudden bounce, we sudden go up, we test our 1990, we test this trend line, either of these, and then we get a pullback, or we close above 1990 and then go for the next leg up. So possibilities are that at the open we're gonna get a high, we're gonna get a next leg up. But there are two support levels, which is 1978 and 1970 and 1966. Where we can see a pullback. It'll not be a short. It'll still be a pullback. Whatever we get here. So as of now, I'm very bullish. The same trend lines just added these two bottom points, over here. It can be a very difficult trading range day for most of the traders where they might lose. It's going to be a more of a limit order market. We can have an inside day. We can have a very small trading day today because we are at a breakout point. Breakout point trading days are very short. They are very their range is very small. So what I will be doing, if we look like we're getting any second entry at 1978, I'll buy, look for 2 3 4 points. If we poke through 1970 and we're getting any second entry today, I'll buy. Today it's going to be more of a perfect kind of a play. We need to go for second entries, we need to go for follow throughs, because breakouts and everything will be failing. As in a bigger picture, we are in a breakout mode. Let me take you guys to the weekly chart. Yesterday I really missed trading. Whenever I do not trade, it's like I haven't had a day. It feels so weird. So there you go. We have a weekly. weekly chart, we are very, very aggressive. There are chances that, I have a target which is I have a target which is 2000. We have a target 1990. And like there are chances that, like how bullish we are. No doubt, we can just go ahead up, and we can poke through 2000. We can poke through 2017, somewhere around there. Weekly is very bullish as of now. Like chances are we might close near the high, around the high of the, I'm sorry guys, around the high of the week, guys. You see, look at this candle. It might have been at the high all week, and last week we saw a pullback. We last week we saw a pullback. Or these are very strong. Last week we saw a pullback. Over here on your left hand side, last week we saw a pullback. So most of the days, guys, you need to look at your left hand side to see that, what can be the probabilities. Like, we saw some kind of pullback. So on the left hand side, most of the weekly candles we saw, like there are very few who close near the high. Most of them have tails on the high. Like even if they're, like trading in a different platform, or trading in a different, like time frame. Like right now, I think we are going up. We are very aggressive. We can see the next level, which is 1990 and 2000. Very, very aggressive. So today and tomorrow we are in a breakout mode. If there is no breakout, there is no breakout. So like until there is a breakout, there is no breakout. So remember, do not it's not a swing trade market for me. It's an opinion. For me, right now, it's a not swing trade market till the time we do not have a breakout. It's better to scalp. And let's go to the yesterday's. Okay. I mean, yesterday, if you guys see, I'm sorry, guys, I couldn't do the recap. I was very late. And if you see, we gap down. We have a target which is 1966, very strong support. This would have been a target as well, 1964-ish. And then we saw further. Like I'm just gonna take a quick thing here. We were trying this, and we saw this kind of a sell off, and we saw this kind of a buying, and we saw this kind of a sell-off. Over here I mentioned on my Twitter account that this is looking like a expanding triangle. Like this looks like we're getting an expanding triangle. There was a reason. Like you draw your trend lines like this. You draw your trend lines like this, and next bounce here. I'm just taking a quick view here to share with you guys. Next time when we came here, this was a shot. This was a buy from here, 1966. This was a buy, and this was a short. This one trade was an expanding triangle trade where if you guys would have traded, you would have made almost 10 points, 9 points each side. Swing trade. And what happened here? This is a second entry where we saw, like they could not go to the either the bottom or the, like expanding triangle. This thing is like this. I mean, if I would have been traded, like after this push, this wouldn't have made any sense, because before this we have a support. So like this would have lost its importance. Over here, that's what bulls have seen. They have bought it. This was the wrong time of the day, and we saw a pullback. From the pullback, we bounced again from the same level. So basically, expanding triangle day, starting of a day, sometimes what happens is when you see a deeper pullback and a bounce, and a deeper bounce and a pullback, in first few minutes of a candle, draw your trend lines. When every little high is failing and going to the next lower low. So that makes an expanding triangle, and if you can catch with first or second move, you can make 5 to 10 points easily, staying in a swing trade. So this is very easy. We'll be covering this very soon in a week, or in this weekend or something like that. And in our study material, we'll be covering everything. So stay tight. Good luck, everybody. It's time to make money. Let's make money and get our financial freedom, because this is the way we can. This is the no indicators, nothing, these trend lines, and this is the way which can take us way higher, buddy. Thank you, guys.